memory of Balthier Kefka, the 429th Protomator. Barter? Either me. My rate stricken 8 out of 8. You got the Recluse bat? Oh, are there drops for this or something? What are you talking about for Elden Ring? Guardian. This game is really like just like unsettling sounds. I don't know. Just like fucking weird. Like, even when you're fighting enemies, I feel like all frantic and stuff. I feel like there's like 5 more enemies behind me or something. Which I guess is kind of the point. So long to heal. Weapons leveled up. Cool. I'm not seeing where this cave is, Brent. Let's go back up. I think we've killed every enemy now. It's through the tent to the right. We did go that way. I must have not looked either close enough or... Ah, that is sneaky. Okay. We definitely went that way. I assume this is one of the unlockable doors. Surrender to your mother? Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, brute forcing is an option. Are there supposed to be clues for this? Because you could definitely brute force it, it's just going to take a bit. How many options are there on each one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of possibilities. Something you're supposed to come back to later based on the loot? You mean in the full game? I didn't see anything here, but...
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. The phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
I mean, as it stands right now, we've done everything. So unless I have the clue necessary for something, I mean, the only we've killed every enemy, I think. So the only other question mark is like if these time loop guardians or whatever that we killed, when their death tendrils went in a certain direction, if they unlocked anything. But at all 3 doors that we're at, or that we've been to, requires either a code or an item to input. Like this and the tower door require items to input. And this has a little jizz symbol on it, which is one of the symbols that you could choose on the door in the cave. Belletete with an Ari is gross. That's like gross. It seemed to not be possible in the demo. Yeah, I don't. I mean, outside of brute forcing that door, which I don't really feel like. So either Brent gives me the answer, so it's behind it. I don't really feel like sitting there doing that many combinations just to see. I don't think there's anything else. There's a hole in the trench area with a trap hole. So let me see if there's anything here. I assume these towers are probably like bosses or something. Just a guess. Yeah, we'll go check the trench again real quick. You got any FPS, dude? Maybe there's like memory leaky stuff. Seems to be getting worse. Like averaging 35 to 40 now. Despite dropping DLSS even further to balanced down from quality. Ever since we left the APC, the car, the vehicle thing, it's just like, oh, I haven't been down here yet.
Who's there? Please help! We're in here! Hello? Hello? Please help us! We've been locked in here for days. We came all the way from Talju to meet a man named Lamech Gant. He claimed he could smuggle us south across the mountains. We sold everything we owned, but it still wasn't enough to cover his feet. We told him about an office in town, Vanderlyn Trust, some rich corporate types that are bound to have left some valuables behind. So he locked us in here while he went to Talju to ransack the place. He said he'd be back in 2 days. It's been close to a week. Hello? So he...
Must have a lot of energy to give the same speech over and over.
Who's there? Please help, we're in here. Hello?
Are you supposed to be able to free her? I mean, like in the demo?
Please help! We're in here!
You definitely not got a symbol like that. So I assume it's in one of the doors that we can't currently open. They sound stinky. I mean, they've been sitting there for a week, yeah. Probably pretty stinky. So where you go, where she says outside the demo? Yeah, where the guy is. Okay, well. Do you still have the code for that door that you brute forced, Brent? Might as well go open it and see what's there, out of curiosity. This is a demo, yeah? Yeah, buddy. Send it on Discord? Okay. Go open that for shits. So doesn't gonna finish the game? I'm gonna finish the game as much as humanly possible. I do like that there was like, I thought I did a decent round of like somewhat in-depth exploration, and there was already like, no, you missed this, so it was definitely the kind of like, make sure you fucking explore game, which is cool. It's very satisfying exploration here. Alright, let's cheat here real quick. Did you just completely brute force this until you got it, or did you have clues? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the APC. Brute force, but like you guessed the first one? Well, I mean, there are supposed to be clues, I'm sure, for the full game. What I'm saying is, in the demo, is there like actually a way to open this door natty without brute force? It has worked. I have sundered one of the blasphemous bulbous apparitions, and with it its wretched snare of ceaseless torment gone, dissolved. Yet my heart did sink the moment I beheld the price, the poor Hadans. Once ensnared with that infernal psycho, now lay dead at my feet. How can this be? Mere minutes pass as I step beyond the accursed bounds of the anomaly, just before they started the ritual. I turned once more to behold them. They ride in their ghastly repetitions, still alive, but now they are lifeless. Their bodies still lie upon scorched and flattened earth. Did our prism bring this fate upon them, or were they never truly alive within that wretched mirage? And yet we rejoice, for we have our answer. The amine prisms serve their purpose. The nightmare can be undone, but at what cost? The poor boy, our chosen courier, has perished within the maw of the anomaly. As one draws closer to this midway where the unseen venom waxes strong, as survival is impossible. And Kez, ever keen of the eyes, bid us to look at the ground where once the monster's bulb did stand. The scorched earth is left scarred in twisting furrows spiraling into the soil. A pattern most familiar to us, akin to those we have found amongst the strange compounds we have forged and now wield. And those are the images we saw where the camp is above us. Unsettling ass music, dude. Another glyph of gluttony. Amine prism sigma small prism emits a constant hum. It is much heavier than it looks. A prism composed of basic crystalline lattice, peculiar structure traps and delays limbic frequencies. This mechanism disrupts any looping resonance into regular patterns, causing the collapse of sigma signature time loops. Another glyph. My dear Kez, the mighty oaks of western woods lie felled, their boughs hewn and their trunks laid bare. Our lumbersmiths toil shaping the countless timbers of the great work ahead. Already our sight turns to the next forest where yet more trees shall fall in service of our design. Yet our need is vast. A copper in great measure and gold greater still. A scaffold did crumble just days ago, and with it our strongest chains lay shattered. Let the forges burn bright and the anvils ring. By week's end we shall require fresh chains and sturdy pulleys, lest our labors falter. As for the crystals, with Zargab and Drac did set to their arts, they scarcely yielded the ether propagation we had foreseen. The miners must yet delve deeper, seeking a greater trove. But if here a path may lie in quantity, may lie not in quantity, but in wisdom. Perhaps a new conductor must be sought, one to magnify the sphere's proliferation beyond its bounds. And lo, our shroud, its breadth must be greater than we dared reckon. So let us send forth our seekers, that they might unearth fresh veins of ore. For our task hath only just begun, Gabrin. Good. So many glyphs. Oh my god. My dear Rosetta, I have stepped beyond our walls today. I was not afraid, for the war at last has halted, and by our own labors we have granted the country this fragile peace. But then I was afraid, more than afraid. I was struck still, my very soul seized by terror, for the whispers that have reached us, the rumors unspoken in hushed, trembling voices, they are true. Demons walk among us, specters roam the lands, and I have seen them, Rosetta, with my own eyes. I have beheld the wicked things, maddening spectral shapes, writhing in kaleidoscopic colors that defy reason, their twisted forms swirling above the ground, shifting like a fevered dream. And their screams... By Setherus, their screams, not the wails of beasts, nor the howls of imagined monster, but twisted, disturbing, and traumatic voices like our own, human and suffering, yet immaterial and ethereal all at the same time, as though souls were trapped within the maws of these fiends' mouths, if such things possessed them, filled not with teeth, but with endless, agonizing emotions, and they massacred anyone who came close, but only humans. They do not seem perturbed by animals or worms. Oh, that's why the cow's chilling out there. Worse yet, I know now their source. They spawn from the time anomalies. They linger near them. They guard them as if protecting that which should not have been disturbed. This is our doing. Hell is us. It is because of the one we sundered, because of the Amine twice now. We have condemned our own people twice now. Our hands have wrought ruin instead of salvation. When shall it end, Rosetta? When shall we cease to damn those we wish to save? Where in all the madness and ruin lies the answer to this wretched curse? Yours in despair, Hawes. So many glyphs. Too bad we don't get to that. I assume those are going to be like build-defining things for your weapon. Okay. Well, the little aiming piece we got, you can either try to use at the tower, or these are the swirling figures they talked about with the scorch marks. You could try to use at the either the tower or the or that other door. It's probably not that other door though, because there's 2 slots there, but we'll try. Hello, Tiny. What's up, Ninja? Coffee sounds good. I've had 2. And a bit of Pepsi today. I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, man. A little too late for coffee now. A little too late. Boy, Deadman. Relative description sounds like magic abilities. I haven't read all the ones we picked up now because I got a little less interested in them on account of we can't actually use them in this demo. But it did seem like some kind of weapon building situation. Okay. Has anyone tried Peepsy before? He was doing the $20 for early access thing, and like just explore it when it's brand new. Oh, like 3 days early access thing?
Why is this here again?
I don't know, man. It's disgusting, Cantiger. But welcome back for the T2 sub. Again. Again! A few days? $20? Do you get anything else? That's it. We have the door that we brute forced. AK got the answers from Brent. We have this door, but we can't put the aiming in. And we have the door with the 2 things to insert, but we don't have anything for that. So I guess that's it. Unless people who've played the demo have found anything else in this zone, that is. Boy, my son. 8 p.m. too late for coffee? I mean, I feel okay. I don't need the caffeine bump right now. RN. Nobody. We found nothing else. The usual in-game OST art book. 3 days early access. I mean, I'll just get the early access and just tell you all the answers ahead of time. Seems fitting. The ones I find. Oh, that was a phone for a second. Okay. Anything else? Demo players before we head off from the zone? Even in here, it's 40 FPS. What the hell? It's like weird ass little instanced area. I thought that said arugula. So we have to go to the marshes. I tell you that's running all the time. Confirm. So that gate to suddenly be open now. Under the right seat. Oh, we can. Oh, we can check back in the car for that. I just meant the previous zone. At least I assume we can get back in the ABC. Maybe not.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Surely they can't track the vehicle. This is better FPS. I assume we can get back in to see what you said. What's this, Mason? Unnecessary inventions, cob quickly. Oh, I've seen this before. But yes, thank you. Oh, you can't even see that. Drone module and a ton of random numbers. A sheet listing a series of 20 numerical codes found under the passenger seat. That's just our usual stuff. Main character sounds familiar. Yeah, it's Adam Jensen, whoever that is. Invisible walls? In my vidya? They stopped here, why? This is wide enough for all-terrain / off-terrain vehicle. I'm like fucking paranoid here on examining every rock. Hello. Not all characters engaged in full conversation will still be something of interest.
Why? Why is this happening? Camille.
Yeah, it's really haunting music.
Baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. The screaming, panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me.
Oh, these are bodies.
Too
I never
late.
noticed. Just a pit of bodies.
Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Assume we have to find a belonging. Okay.
Why? We got...
Are there just always wind chimes? To guide the way? I assume you can return to the previous region if you want, right? It would be weird if you can't. Box of bronze acorns. Ammunition crate holding hundreds of small bronze acorns. Okay. Box full of nuts. My gamer instinct wants to shoot those red barrels because they'll probably explode. Gotta go into the foliage. The foliage. Wait, what did that say? Sabidian territory. Helicopter sounds. I was about to say, but no helicopter, but it's over there in the distance. What the fuck is that thing? What the hell?